Welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey Media, Sundays from 11 a.m. to noon, broadcasting live from Detroit and stretching to the heart of Central Texas, here on FM 88.1 WHPR with co-hosts Longhorn and the Jersey Girl. Straight sports talk, no professionals here. And now, here's your host that never gets it right, but is never wrong, Will Sims.
And you're hot.
All right, welcome to Detroit Sports Jersey. We're flipping the script today. I'm not your host. I'm just somebody just sitting in the studio as a guest. Today is the Hayley Scott Show. Hayley, take it away. And Longhorn, what time is it?
Game time, prime time. Detroit Sports Jersey Media time. Today we separate the contenders from the pretenders. All right, Hayley Scott, it's your day. Do what you do, make it do what it does.
I mean, before you get started.
Where's my music?
That's my fault. I apologize for that.
Come on now.
No. He sent it to me on the
my debut, man.
I know. I'm sorry. You know.
Yeah, get on him, Hayley. I sent in the music.
I brought it to the table.
And I sent in the music.
Yeah, it slipped my mind, but you told me late last night, so it slipped.
I did, but...
No, I'm talking about Longhorn.
Oh.
Yeah. No, Longhorn. So I was taking responsibility. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Slap him.
We'll have it next week. Before we get started, you know, we ain't nothing going on. Lions firing. Who cares? Ain't nothing going to change with that team. So, once again, we flipping the script. It's the Hayley Scott Show. So, Hayley, take it away.
All right. So, everybody, what's up, Detroit? You guys have tuned in to... Drum roll, please. Hayley's comment. All right. Okay, let's get right into it. So, for today's show, we're going to be talking about... Now, let me first say that... I told Will that I was going to have a topic by Monday, but I lied. It's actually a lot harder trying to figure out what people want to listen to on the radio and not, like bore them or make people change the station. So, I came up with, why is it so hard for men? At first, I was going to do African American men, but I just generalized it to men. Why is it so hard for men to commit in a relationship or into getting married? I just want to ask you guys for a second. Well, what do you think? Why do you think most men don't want to commit?
Well, it's the quality of women out here. Everybody's.
Oh, no.
I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, come on now. I mean, these women today ain't like the old-fashioned women back in the day. I mean, I ain't trying to, stereotype. I'm not trying to stereotype nobody, but I mean, if you're social media, just look at that. Right. You know, everybody on there posting type of picture just to get likes. I mean, that's what kills me too. You're not even making no money off of this.
Right.
It's just for likes. Like for one instance, I think I've told y'all this before. Like one female on my Facebook page, she always posting her bra and panties, but at the same time, her comment is, "Why I can't find a good man? Who the hell want a good man? Right. Don't want that in no woman."
Right.
I mean, now somebody that visit a strip club on a regular basis might, and as y'all young folks say, these thirsty people out here might want that.
Right.
But not no real man. 313-868-3688. Throwing the number out there. But I wouldn't want my woman on no social media, no bra, no panties, and twerking.
I agree.
I don't want that.
Right.
And I'm not saying all women. I mean, there's some good women out here, young, middle age, or whatever. But come on, man, let's keep it real. The times has changed, and I'm give you a perfect example. I hate to throw my daughter under the bus.
When people normally say that, then they do it.
No, this ain't nothing bad. But every time, I mean, back in the day, mamas would cook you meals and stuff like that. You have some home-cooked meal. She always taking her son to these fast food. I said, when you going to cook him a meal? Come on, man. I mean, for real. Don't he get tired of McDonald's and Little Caesars? For real. And I hate to throw under the bus, but then the type of female, I mean, come on.
Right.
It ain't no good man out here looking for nothing. I'm not, singling my daughter out, but, it's a lot of them out here like that. They can't cook, but they can twerk.
Right.
But who's paying for those McDonald's meals? That's my question.
She is.
Clearly.
Oh, maybe that's why he got to roll up out of that.
But When he come over, dear old
fast food joints, we got to pay for it.
When he come over, dear old that granddad house, man, you eating what I eat, or you just don't eat. It's as simple as that. No, we ain't going to get you no Little Caesar. I ain't going to get you no McDonald's.
You shouldn't even want.
You better eat some of these ham hocks and greens, my man.
That'd probably be the best meal he ever had.
They say to a man's heart it's through his stomach. That's what I heard.
But that's my opinion on. It's the quality of women out here. Let me back. Some of these men out here, ain't too
exactly.
Brighten up.
Don't just
got their
blame
stuff
it on the
together.
female.
No. I mean, I understand. Ain't some of these guys out here. I tell people this. There's a statement that you females make, right?
Wait, hold up.
No, for real.
Hold up.
Tell me you ain't never heard this statement.
Right, but don't say you females.
Okay, how come not? The female. Okay.
Most or some.
There's nothing wrong with this statement I'm about to say. Matter of fact, I'm on y'all side with what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps saying y'all.
Okay, tell me what I'm wrong with this. When y'all say what is that statement? Oh, you see, you don't make me lose. There's a hard to find a good man out here or something like that.
Yeah.
See, the key word in that statement is man. See, a lot of these guys out here are not men. They're not a man. They just think because they have age and they swinging, the penis down below, that makes them a man. They don't make you no man.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. That's a key word, that man, see. Just like, once again, going back to my Facebook page, a female on that, I'm tired of messing with these ends. I see, that's your problem.
You messing with ends, not men.
Exactly. I said, if you start messing with some real men, you wouldn't have to worry about them ends.
Right.
Simple as that. Problem solved. So that's my opinion on that. Sorry to take so long.
No, we appreciate it.
But that's my opinion.
Longhorn, what about you?
I think it's a matter of spicing things up. I think you have to be mentally stimulated as well as being physically stimulated by a person.
Okay.
So you have to keep a person's mind interested in you also. And the things that you do to get a person, you have to keep doing that to keep a person. You can't just get comfortable. Just like that song, your bags are packed to the left or whatever, by that song. Then you think, Beyonce, you think you're irreplaceable, not irreplaceable, whatever that song is. Your bags are packed to the left, and I can have one with you and replace you in the next minute. Matter of fact, he's on his way.
Okay, we don't want you to sing it.
Right, you want to start singing?
We don't want you to sing it.
You know the song I'm talking about. Everybody know the song.
We know.
The bag to the left over, and then the garbage bag next. Sitting next on the back porch, on the front porch. So it's a matter of some guys just get bored, in relationships, but the guys, they have to take ownership, and they have to, keep things alive, keep the home fires burning. And you just can't, think the grass is green on the other side, just because it's a 50-50 or 100% relationship.
Right.
So I don't think it's just on the ladies. The guys have to take ownership. So I think that's why some guys, and like Will's saying, you have to be a man about yourself and have confidence in yourself and confidence in relationship. So
I completely agree.
That's a Longhorn 2 cents on it.
Let me piggyback on that, Longhorn, for a second. I agree with you. Men and women too. The way you got your woman and the man, I find myself slipping up sometimes. You have to date. You know what I'm saying?
What is dating nowadays?
Well, I'm saying, like when y'all first started out dating.
That's not the same.
You got to keep the spice going, like Longhorn said. Go ahead.
Yeah, but dating isn't the same thing, and that kind of leads into what I was looking up online. Just kind of figure out, why. Like, of course, I know as a woman, like, why men don't want to commit. But I was looking at MarieClaire.com, and she basically gave out a lot of good facts about why men don't want to commit in marriage or, relationships. And the first one was because girls grow up faster than guys do. When we mature when it comes to certain things, and most guys think when it comes to being committed in a relationship or if it comes to being marriage that they kind of got to give up their manhood. It's like, oh my God, I'm in a relationship. But when it comes with being in a relationship with a female, it depends on who you're with as well, because a lot of women don't know how to let a man be a man.
This is true.
You know, you got to let a man be a man in a relationship. You can't say that you want a provider, you want him to do this, and that, and you don't allow him to do that as a man. That means stop nagging and complaining and telling him all the things that, you know, you're not doing this and you're not doing that and you never have any money. You know, no man want to hear that. So when he thinks about relationships, yeah, guy, don't blame guys, you know, for getting scared, but it depends on what type of females you attract into wanting to be in a relationship.
Hey, you know what's funny? You say that right about a female and a man be a man. Let me tell you about one of my friends. he told me one day, I was like, what happened? Well, let me. It's gonna be a short story. You know, she had got pregnant, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, I said, okay, congratulations, blah blah. You know, he's all happy. So maybe a few months went by after the baby was born. I called him again and said, hey, how you know everything going? And everything. He's like, man, F that B. I'm like, what happened, my man? What changed that fast? He said, excuse me, he said one day on the weekend, it was a Saturday, matter of fact, he said they was laying up in the bed, and she just woke up and looked at him and said, you know what? I'm more man than you are. Get the hell up out of my house. I was like, wow. That was deep. Let's go to the call on line one. Thanks for calling Detroit Sports Jersey. It's the Hayley Scott Show. What can we do for you?
Hey, okay, I'm pertaining to the conversation that she was holding about why men don't want to commit. And I feel like in certain areas, she is right about a woman not letting a man be a man. And sometimes women do grow and mature faster than a guy would, but sometimes if you're willing to commit to that person, you have to mold that guy or that woman into the one that you want them to be. You know?
But see, you can't, that's the thing right there, my man. You can't mold people and change people. That's where people go wrong at. When people try to change people, it don't really work out that well so often when people, you know, you got to accept people who they are, but there's nothing wrong with people change, but you can't be the one to change them. They got to be the one that want to change.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Not more so change, but you know, because nobody's perfect, you know, but you want them to be that guy that want them to be. You got to work and grow with them, you know.
Yep. You can compromise. Yep. You can compromise with a person.
Yeah.
And you know, actually, you can talk to a person in a way such that they actually will think that your ideas are their ideas just by the way you speak to them and by the way you compliment them. For example, if a guy does something great, does something good that you, like a lady could say, oh, thank you for taking the garbage out today. Something real simple that a guy be like, oh, okay, she appreciates the little things that I do. You know, that little something like that could make a guy's day. So.
Yeah, I agree. It does. It definitely, like, because it's like in order to make a relationship work, it does have to be 50-50. You can't come with all these. Oh, I'm sorry. I said it depends. It is 50-50 when coming to a relationship because it can't be, you know, you do this. This is how I want it to be. And also if some people only change if they want to change. If they don't want to change and they don't see why they should change, they're not going to change. Of course, they're going to play along with you until they get what they want. But after that, when they see that you're going to settle for it, then it's going to be perfectly fine. They're not going to, why would they change? I mean, you got to think about it, guys. Females make it easy for men to not want to commit because me being young, I'm 22 years old. I can't speak for most women or women that are older than I am. But I do know with dating, you know, different guys that when most men say, I don't want a relationship, ladies, I don't understand why we put in our mind that, oh, well, you know, okay. So you would rather have a man around just to be around than have the goals and, you know, being married and having children and dating.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You know what I mean? You would rather put that on hold to have a man, just be a man and be around. That's when he knows that you are not the one because you are willing to settle for a guy that you just met. And then what about 5 years into the relationship? Then what? Exactly. He still don't want a girlfriend. He's still cheating and doing whatever and having a casual relationship. Then what? So, I mean, how many years is it going to take for you to understand that He just not into you like that, sweetheart.
Exactly. That's not the guy for you.
It's not, and that's
you
what
a lot of women don't pick up on that.
I don't understand.
A lot of men just around just to be around because she's willing to deal with it.
Exactly.
You know?
And not only that,
stay with who's comfortable with it.
That's right. Not only that, you have a lot of guys who got friends that'll pump guys' heads up. If you think about the relationship, if you got a guy friend who has a lot of women friends, you know, to us guys, to some guys, say, hey man, that guy's, you know, he's a player. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he's a player. He got it going on. He's a Mac Daddy. But if you got a lady who has a lot of male friends, then that term is not the same.
Right.
That term is taking a negative. Oh man, she got a lot of guy friends. She dating a lot of dudes. That term is taking a negative. Oh, so what? She sleep around? You know, so the term is negative. You got a guy friend who sleeps around a lot of females. Oh man, he got it going on.
Right.
So that's that term itself. The way people look at it socially, you know, and within the realm of reality, perception of, hey, guys, if they're cheating, they're cool with it. Females. You think that's cheating? No, that's bad.
Everyone, make sure you call in. Give us some feedback on what you think about the topic at 313-868-3688. Thanks, caller. We appreciate your feedback, and please spread the word. All right, so that also leads into more of what I'm talking about, why men don't want to be committed, is because there's someone else, you know. A lot of guys feel like, I'm not saying y'all, like Will. But most men have, you know, different, you know, relationships, as they would like to call.
I think like you do the quotations, the air.
You know, right? Because they're not really relationships; they're sexual relationships. So when they have a lot of different women, you know, throwing themselves at them, why would anybody want to be in a relationship with one person when they can have 10? When it's just like the saying, what one won't do, the other one will. So and it's more common for guys to have a lot of women. I'm not saying that females, we definitely do a lot better. You guys don't find out most of the time. But for men, it's just like, oh, I just have to have all these girls. But when you really think about having all these females, what does that really do? I mean, it boosts your ego. You're like the man, and all your friends want to be like you. But when you really think about it, like your long life goal is to be a player, come on now. It seems a little juvenile, a little junior high.
Well, see, I wouldn't look at it as being a player. I just think some people, especially men, need to get stuff out of their system.
When? But how old? You got to be.
I'm talking when they're young.
There's men that's still doing it now.
No, I'm talking about around. I say between. By the time you get 30, you should know what's going on. Because my thing like this, because I know some men right now around my age, you know, young tender 21 here. But anyway, that's another story.
Young tender.
You know, an old man called me that.
Yeah,
a young tender.
You got offended?
I didn't really know how to take it.
That was a compliment.
My dad said that it was a compliment.
It is a compliment.
But it was like my grandpa, so it was kind of weird.
Oh, it was creepy.
He was kind of old, like 80.
Old 80. But listen though, because people that get settled down early, when they do get older, they want to try. And I'm not saying all. Once again, I'm not saying all. Some people want to try to relive that youthness. You know what I'm saying? So they want to be out here in the bars and the club and have all these other women,
right.
All these women. Because they didn't do it when they was younger. They committed to the life of raising a family. I know people like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they trying to catch up, you know, of what they missed out on when they was young. I really personally, like you young. I don't really think you should get married and settle down right now with a family.
Oh no!
You know,
No.
Not just you, just anybody around your age.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, I know. I understand.
You know, you get that out of your system.
Be young.
You know, yeah, exactly. Be young, enjoy life
with morals, though.
Exactly.
Because some people might take what you're saying, Will, and saying, "Oh, well, Will on Detroit Sports Jersey said that I'm young, so I could just."
I ain't telling nobody to go ahead and be no hoe now.
Right? I didn't want to say it, you know, hoe around, right. You know, because some people think that, you know,
fancy free.
You know, a lot of people really feel like that, you know, if they like, it's either all or nothing, you know, one or the other. And then a lot of things, too, why guys don't want to commit is because, I mean, I can understand how you know, when you get a relationship with someone, you think that, you know, I don't know how long this is going to last. And I blame social media. I mean, come on. You see, like, the Kardashians, Basketball Wives, Housewives, all these stupid reality shows that's making America dumber and dumber. They paint this picture of how people are supposed to look like on Basketball Wives. I don't know anybody. I don't go out to eat with my friends in a face full of makeup, 6-inch Louis Vuittons, a Chanel bag to go for brunch. I mean, I mean, that's just how reality is. And people are really, like, changing their lives to do that. So it's like when women are saying, like, oh, I want me a good man, but all you really showing to these men is you got breast implants, a butt job, long weave, long nails, and all you care is for a man to get you marijuana and some drink. You know, how you expect a man to take you serious?
Unfortunately, that's all they do.
I think a lot of things about men chasing women. It's not so much as, I think it's more the chase. You know, so like once they capture them and in their mindset, once they slept with them, they've conquered. And once the chase is over and the deed has been done, they get bored with them.
That's so
they're young,
weak.
So now they gotta, okay, I got a new challenge. So I see somebody over here, I'm gonna chase this person. Once that chase is over and they've done their deed, so they look over, okay, all right, I'm bored with you, so let me go find somebody else. So as they get older and get more mature in their age, pretty soon that chase, hopefully that chase and that chase and conquer will die down, and they'll want to settle down with somebody, and they'll find somebody, you know, who will touch their heart and their soul and say, you know, that times of playing game, life is too short. So
speaking of short, Longhorn, we about to go to long-winded. We about to go to a commercial break.
Make sure you call in at 313-868-3688. Give us some good feedback. We'll be back after our sponsor.
For a head that's as smooth as a billiard ball, don't settle for anything less than a Cobra razor. Because it's designed to comfortably transform from a face shaving razor to a head shaving razor with just the click of a button. Treat your head to the closest shave you can imagine at CobraRazors.com. Cobra Razors, for a head that's as smooth as you are.
Hello, Detroit Sports Jersey listeners. If you would like to be a sponsor of Detroit Sports Jersey, the email address is info@DetroitSportsJersey.com. And the phone number is 313-624-7814. We air every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on FM 88.1 WHPR with live streaming at FM 88.1 WHPR.com. Detroit Sports Jersey offers reasonable sponsorship rates. Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by ENO Productions /Fiverr. That's Fiverr. ENO Productions /Fiverr does video production work, and this is where Detroit Sports Jersey goes for video work week after week. Again, that's ENO Productions /Fiverr. That's Fiverr.
And you're hot.
Spurch, sports search engine. Spurch.com, right here on 881 WHPR, Detroit Sports Jersey Media. Okay, so we're back to Hayley's comment. All right, so we were just talking about the last segment about why, you know, men don't want to commit, some of the reasons. So we're going to go into more, you know, detail to why, you know, a lot of men don't want to commit, you know. And I have a question, because I have two male hosts, so I would love to know, and you guys are a lot mature, so, because the guys that I ask this question to seem like they don't know, or retarded or something, they can't answer it. So.
They're retarded.
Yeah, because they are. You know, I keep it real, but don't really keep it real, you know what I mean? So, my question is to you guys, at what point, when you're dating a woman, do you know that she's the one?
You know, well, let me go back to why men might not want to commit, right? I just thought of this, right? They might not want to get involved with the crazy-ass family either.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say? One more time there?
You know, for real, there's some crazy. You know, there's some people out here with some crazy ass family. You know, I got something in mind. I wouldn't be, surprised or shocked if nobody didn't want to marry me for that reason. I wouldn't want to marry me if that's what I had to deal with. If that's what I had to deal with every time I, come see your family or your family come see us. I'm just saying, But what was the question again? I just wanted to know.
Oh, the question was, at what point when you're dating a woman that you really like, do you want to, have a relationship or marry? Or if you're dating, when do you know that she's the one? And what do you do?
Well, that's up in the air for a lot of people, like some people, when they see the person for the first time, they think that's the one. Sometimes it take a little longer once people get exposed, And you know what? Sometimes when that first, you can get fooled on that.
You can get fooled the 6 months and then be turn and be psycho.
Exactly. So I don't know. That's a hard one for me to say when it's the one. Because people change. You see their true colors. Like for instance. Like if two people are living separate when y'all first meet, of course everybody gonna put on their best front and this person ain't gonna do that while you around, that other person ain't gonna do this and that. But once y'all move in together, it's a whole different story. Yeah. Like for instance, I had a friend, right? I begged this guy, please don't give up your place. He's like, oh man, I'm gonna move in with this female. I'm over her house majority of the time anyway.
Wrong.
I can save all this money. I was on my hands and knees begging. I even offered $100 on his rent a month. That was my spot. Mm-hmm. I was raising my kids. That was what I was in. So much stuff. That was like where the guys go hang out. The guys. I begged him. He did it anyway. So a couple of months went by. We hooked up. He said, yeah, man, come on over here. And, I need to holler at you. So I go over there. He's like, yeah, come on back here and stuff. They in a separate bedroom.
Oh.
I was like, what happened, man? He's like, man, I got 30 days to get the hell up out of here. I said, what happened? He said, man, I went in there and made a sandwich one night. And she came.
Not the sandwich.
She came back and was like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? And he's looking at her like, it's a damn fork. What's the problem? Don't you be leaving no dirty dishes in my sink. What the hell is wrong with you? And he told her, he said, I remember there was a time I'd come take a dump in the middle of the floor. You wouldn't say a word and you tripping on a fork. So that's what I'm saying. When you move in, stuff changes.
That's why you have to know the person that you're with before you move in with them.
And he gave up the spot, man. I was disappointed. He said, well, what's funny was, he said, when they was arguing, he started laughing. And she was like, what's wrong with you? What's so funny? He didn't tell her, but he said, man, I thought about when you was on your hands and knees begging me not to give up my place. He said. But yeah, I don't know, man. So up to me, that's up in the air type thing. Or when is it right? I know. Right. I don't know, man. I guess it's the different feelings for different people. I guess that's how you got to roll with that,
Yeah. What about you, Longhorn? You're married. So when did you know that your lovely wife that you post so much on Facebook, Pretty Beauty, when did you know that you were going to marry her?
Oh, yeah, my sunshine.
Sunshine.
Well, that's right. Well, I guess when I first saw her, I was like, okay, that's my woman right there. We're going to drop the broom right there. That's
realistically.
it. See, yeah, but you have to get to know, I had to get to know her, and she had to get to know me. And, it was 4 years before we got married, but we had to get to know each other first. They say this thing called love at first sight. I've known people who get married after 2 weeks of knowing each other. Know people who move in with each other after 3. You hear about it on Facebook. Matter of fact, you hear about it in a divorce court and on the court shows. Hey, I moved in with this guy after knowing him on Facebook for like 2 weeks, whatever. But you got to get to know the person. Me and my wife, 4 years before we got married, got to know each other. We didn't live together first. We didn't do that little shacking up thing. I had my own spot. She had her own spot.
That's right.
But like Will said, you have to know that, hey, this person, they're not gonna do the flip mode on you after you say I do.
Right.
I have very low tolerance for flip mode. You flip mode on me, then we got issues.
Right.
Hey,
gotta keep it real. Of course, you're gonna grow together. but you have to grow together and talk things out and communicate. Communication is the key.
Hey, Long, I'm about to ask a personal question. Really, come on, let's come clean. Now, it's just time for you really to be honest with us. She's Mexican, right?
Huh?
Your wife is Mexican, right?
Yes.
I mean, and she speaks it fluently, right?
Yes, very fluent. Hablo español very fluent.
Okay. Can you be honest with us with one thing?
There you go.
I mean, you know what I'm about to ask.
Yeah, what you gonna ask, bro?
How many times has she dropped that N-bomb on you?
Negrita?
Without you not knowing it.
The word. I know how to say it in Espanol, brother, so I know what the word is.
I'm just playing with you, man. I'm just joking with you.
Hey, there's some N's in all races.
This is true.
There's some N words in all races, you know.
But what about when y'all first met? How many times did she drop it on for you before you knew it, or did you have to go study it? Let me leave you alone. I'm just playing with you. Let's go to call on line one. Thanks for calling Detroit Sports Jersey. The Hayley Scott Show. Take it away. What can we do for you? Caller, you live on the air.
Hello?
Yes, you live on the air. What can we do for you?
Okay, I just want to make a comment to Hayley about men not committing. Well, I think the one reason men don't commit to marriage is because it takes a mature man to commit to anything. And most men, just because they are 21 and they have a man's body, don't mean that they have a mature man's mind. And they just want to have their cake and eat it too.
I agree.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and thank you very much.
All right, that was quick to the point. Thank you for calling and listening. Thanks for calling and listening.
Thank you.
But that's true, though. You know, same thing I said earlier. A lot of them, you know, like I said, amen.
But there's a lot of grown men that are not men too. It's just not.
That's true.
People, guys my age. There's men. I mean, all the time. Like, I go to the gas station all the time, and I'm constantly getting hit on by men that are married.
Wow.
Talking about they want to be my sugar daddy, want to take care of me. Like, how you gonna take care of me? You got a wife and kids at home. Your kids probably my age.
Next time, give them my numbers.
But I mean, think about it. Like, even with being committed in a relationship, whether it's marriage or being just in a relationship with that person, nowadays it don't even mean nothing because people still cheat. It just, I got a ring, or just to say, I have a boyfriend, or I have a husband, I'm married. But honestly, nowadays, it don't even matter because most women and men don't even care if you don't even respect the relationship that you're in the first place.
And then you know what? Something about them sugar daddies, too, right? People that do that.
Yeah,
you got to be
that's
careful
gross.
with them guys because once they think that you probably going to spend this at the club, they done spent a few dollars on you. They own you.
No, thank you.
Those guys, you got to look out for them. Those possessive guys.
Yeah, because they
think for a Long Island iced tea. That's a wrap.
They own you. They done bought
you
a drink.
Be standing there like.
So can you imagine if they pay your rent or something like that? They really gonna think they own you.
Right.
So you got to be on the lookout for that type of stuff too.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous because it's just like, I don't know, it is a control thing with money, but I'm just not one of those girls that if you buy me a drink, like, thanks. Like, I could have bought it myself, but then it's like, you gotta think about it too, like, these women are letting these men do that, so it's like, you're letting him pay rent that you were already paying before you met him, or however you were paying for it, and you want these simple goals, like, you want simple things, like, I want you to pay my rent, I want you to pay my car note, I want you to get my hair and my nails done, like, okay, that's all cool, but he could be crazy, psycho, like, abusive, all these different things, and it's like, okay, he can see that clearly you're not the one, you probably a rat, and two, you don't have no life goals, so now he's only going to use you for sex. And then now you understand. Now you're wondering, as a female, why you can't find you a good man, because look how you portray yourself. You can't be twerking. I mean, honestly, when you get on Facebook, I mean, it should be like porn book or something, because it's either someone shaking a butt, naked, or complaining or crying because her baby daddy done cheated on her for the 50th time.
When is that going to get over?
My thing about Facebook is, I would like to see a degree book. You know, I would like
swear.
to see people post their degrees or their accomplishments. You know, I'm not saying everybody has to go to college or something, but post a GED, a high school diploma or something.
But see,
A job?
You know,
see what the problem is, though. See,
post a
women
job
got
application.
women got men that feeds into that. That's why they post the stuff. You know, they're not posting this for no reason. Like I said, they're doing it for the likes. And then if you read the comments on what the guys put on the comments, you be like, are you serious, man? I mean, come on now. You don't even know her.
Dang, baby, I
You
want
know
to
what I'm
take you
saying?
out.
Yeah.
You looking good.
Some guys even put their phone up.
Call me, baby, right
Call
now.
Me. Like, seriously,
I can
man?
give you what you need.
Exactly. Let's go to line 1. Because obviously the engineers out playing this. You got a hot 3 digit.
Just such a comedian.
All right, caller, you're live on the air. Welcome to Detroit Sports.
How you doing?
Jerry, that's a Josh.
Caller.
You live on the air, caller.
Hello.
Are you still there?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear
Yes,
us?
I'm here.
Okay, welcome to the Hayley Scott Show. What can we do for you?
Caller, you're live on air.
Go ahead and talk. We can hear you.
Okay, my name is Sunshine.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
My name is Sunshine, and I'm calling from Texas.
Okay, what's your comment for Hayley?
Hello.
Yeah, what's your comment for Hayley? We can hear you. Go ahead and speak your comment. Talk your comment on. Hell, I can't even speak.
We can hear you. Just speak up a little bit.
Let me see how that.
Okay.
Let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, a word from our sponsor. Hopefully the caller calls back.
313-868-3688. We'll be right back.
For a head that's as smooth as a billiard ball. Don't settle for anything less than a Cobra razor, because it's designed to comfortably transform from a face shaving razor to a head shaving razor with just the click of a button. Treat your head to the closest shave you can imagine at CobraRazors.com. Cobra Razors, for a head that's as smooth as you are.
Hello, Detroit Sports Jersey listeners. If you would like to be a sponsor of Detroit Sports Jersey, the email address is info@DetroitSportsJersey.com. And the phone number is 313-624-7814. We air every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on FM 88.1 WHPR with live streaming at FM 88.1 WHPR.com. Detroit Sports Jersey offers reasonable sponsorship rates. Detroit Sports Jersey is sponsored by ENO Productions /Fiverr. That's Fiverr. ENO Productions /Fiverr does video production work, and this is where Detroit Sports Jersey goes for video work week after week. Again, that's ENO Productions /Fiverr. That's Fiverr.
And you're hot.
Sports search engine. Spurch.com. Okay, so we're back with Hayley's comment. Hey, Longhorn, what's up?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm over here getting my technical difficulties squared away because I heard some static on the last caller.
Okay, yeah, get that situated. All right, Hayley, take it away.
All right, so I was going online because originally, I said that I was going to do African American men. I just didn't think that was fair. Even though African American men are the most common in almost all races to be less likely to be in a committed or, in a marriage relationship. And I just wonder why. Why do you guys think that?
Why would you think that?
I got this on blackdemographics.com too, so it's legit.
What again?
All right, so it says that they found that African Americans aged 35 and older were more likely to be married than white Americans from 1890 until sometime around the 1960s. And it also said that, so right here, you see this right here? Oh, snap. All right, so black men are more likely to marry outside of the race have white spouses, which is 390,000. What's so funny? No, you don't want to get that argument today, huh? No. I mean,
go ahead. No, just go ahead.
I mean, when you think about it, though, like, there are more interracial, marriages now, and some people have a problem with. I have no problem, I'm African American. I'm not mixed with anything, just African American. I have no problem if another African American wants to marry someone out their race. What kills me is.
Would you date outside your race?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I feel like African Americans, we always complaining about how, we're so oppressed and, we're so the white man and all this other stuff. But then black women want to get mad when they see an African American male with a white woman. I don't understand. He got himself a white girl. Oh, yeah, want you a sister, huh? I mean, it's so many stereotypes I can come up with about them. But hey, ladies, excuse me. You have no problem with your baby daddy being of a mixed race. Oh, girl, he white and black, girl. My baby gonna have good hair. It's not a problem then, but it's a problem when the African American male wants to date outside of his race. Oh, he being a punk, he can't handle a real black woman. So what's your excuse?
My excuse?
No, I'm saying I'm thinking like in general. You should have seen his face.
You know what I had a black female tell me one day? She was like, she told me with this white girl, she was like, yeah, after y'all have sex, what she gonna do for you? Give you some gym shoe money? I said, hold on, baby. First of all, gym shoe money. Do you know how old I am? Gym shoe money. Get the hell out of here with that. But let's go to line one with caller. I don't know what their problem is. Thanks for calling Detroit Sports Judge. It's the Hayley Scott Show. How can we help you? You're live on the air.
Hello, this is Sunshine again. I got cut off earlier. I'm calling from Texas.
What's going on, Sunshine?
Hey, Sunshine.
Hey, Longhorn. How you doing?
Okay, y'all can get a hotel room now. So ain't Love Connection. You called the wrong show.
I just wanted to comment on the commitment that you guys talked about before the break. Me and my husband, we get along fine. We get along great, and either one of us didn't have a problem with commitment.
God bless you.
I'm originally from, I have Mexican in my background, and my husband is black. And, we both didn't mind, the interracial couple thing, but I have noticed that when we're both holding hands, maybe walking down the sidewalk or, down the street or whatever, I've noticed black females stare at us, and they're mostly staring at me. But I have sensed that, black females are just staring at us, like giving us ugly faces and things.
Now, when you say your husband is black, how black is he? Is he Wesley Snipes black or Terrence Howard black?
Well, he's not Wesley Snipes black.
Oh, Lord, man, you crazy, man. Wesley Snipes black.
How does that, I just want to know, Sunshine, how does it make you feel when you see, other people staring at you and your husband when you guys are walking?
I get upset because of the faces that they make, like they don't like the fact that we're together, much less that we're holding hands, and we're both different races.
Right.
But, I've also seen other females look at other couples, like, if I'm by myself, I'll see other black females look at other couples that are interracial. So I just think it's rude and it's disrespectful.
Yeah, and it's the 21st century.
If you're with the person, then obviously you love that person, or you're committed to that person, and that person makes you happy, and that's what it's all about: being happy with the one that you love and the one that you're with.
See, but what I don't understand is, if you're happy and you got him, why are you mad because they making the face? It shouldn't even bother you.
Yeah, but I can understand how she feels, though.
I mean,
that's like.
You walking past a person that's unhappy and probably don't have nobody, or probably about to go home to a bum, and you know what they seeing? They ain't seeing the color. They seeing that y'all happy. See, a lot of people don't want to see people happy out here, no matter what color they are.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think that's what the problem is with a lot of people. Like, whether it's man or woman. You know, I was working this job one time. This guy gonna tell me and my partner, we was getting along together. We got off the truck, and then the owner of the company, we get off laughing. He gonna talk, I gotta break that up. Just cause we laughing and having fun. Because he was miserable at home. You know? So
I believe that it starts with the color, because that's the first thing.
Well,
you
yeah,
see,
it is, because then it'll be
okay, they're obviously not the same color tone.
Yeah, it's a problem.
And then the second thing might be, wow, they're interracial and they're happy. What the heck is going on?
So if they saw Barney and Big Bird walking down the street holding hands, would that make them mad too?
I know what you. I ignore him. I know what you mean. When you haven't, it just makes you uncomfortable. You shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable when you're with your husband walking. It, regardless if it was black, white, or whatever. Like, people staring at you, like, it gets uncomfortable, and it's like, you know, you don't like what you looking at. Like,
tell them to take a picture.
take a picture. You know, but I can completely understand how you feel, and I'm very happy for you. And y'all keep.
Yeah, I just pull in closer.
Oh, you guys know each other?
I pull in closer. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up.
Now, once again, is he moon pie black or is he?
He's in my blue black.
I mean,
but it doesn't upset me to where I lose sleep. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you just brush it off your shoulders and keep moving. You know.
You say you lose sleep over that?
No, I do not lose sleep.
Girl, you better not. You got the.
No, I do not lose sleep. I just brush it off my shoulders and keep going. You know, yeah, I might be upset and mad for like 5 seconds, and then that's it.
Right, because you know
what you got. Take the haters off. Brush the haters off.
All right. Appreciate you calling in,
Thank
Sunshine.
You.
Thank you.
Make sure everyone calls in at 313-868-3688. So.
Te llamo siempre.
Okay. Thanks. I don't know what you said. Something right now. All right, so I got a good ways of how, ladies, how we can make it better for our spouse. Number one.
All right, number one. Let's go.
No negativity. I mean, come on, like. You can't, I mean, I'm sure, I don't like it when the person I'm in a relationship with tells me that, oh, you're this, you're not doing this, and that. That's all fine, you know what I mean? But when I'm in a relationship with someone, I'm trying to build, like, no one wants to be broken down all the time. Oh, you don't got no job, you broke, you don't know, you ain't no man, blah, 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 this, that, and that. Then he gets to thinking, looking at you like, well, if you really saying that when you mad, you must really feel that way. Why would a man want to commit or do anything or take it to the next step if you always bashing him all the time?
But what if the woman, you know, was with him in the beginning and it's done been months and years and he ain't made no progress? He's still playing the video games, smoking the blunts, hanging out with the fellas. Ain't, you know, every time somebody, you know, he hear the word job, he gets to running, you know what I mean?
Running.
That's her fault. Yeah. That's her fault. You decided to waste your life with a man that you knew how he was when you met him. So now, you done wasted 5 years and you still telling him the same thing. That's her fault for settling.
Okay, what about this? What about when they came in together, the man had it going on, but he fell off, and months and years done went by, and he's not trying to come back up?
Well, then,
that's still her fault?
It's still her fault. Leave. He's not. A man is only gonna do so much as much what you let him do. Okay.
That's right. A person's gonna get done with what they let him do. That's right.
That if someone sees that you're comfortable with how their lifestyle is, why would they change?
Yeah, that's true.
That's just like with cheating. If we're in a relationship and I'm cheating on you and I know for a fact that you're going to take me back. If I say something sweet or, oh, baby, I swear I'm going to get my stuff together, blah, blah, I love you so much. Oh, my God. I swear it didn't mean nothing. Then you're going to be like, okay, you think I'm going to stop cheating?
I guess not. I guess not.
You know what, Hayley? You know what I found out about love? Love is more of an action word than a feeling.
This is true.
Yeah.
Love is more of an action. You got to watch a person action. Love, people throw that word love around just any, I love pizza. I love that car. I love that bike. Right. I love my dog. but love is an action word. So somebody tell you they love you, watch their actions. Don't just listen to that word. Oh, he loves me. Watch the actions. Oh, she loves me. Watch that action. Love is an action word.
Yeah.
You know, so.
That's why I got a thing, like I tell people, I don't believe stuff till it happens. You know, you can say whatever you want to all 1,000 times every day, all day, but until it happens, that's when I believe it.
Right.
You know.
It
Proof is in the pudding.
And then it's just like, you got to think about it realistically, because it's like, you would rather spend 10 years of being a girlfriend because, it's been hard. It's not, McDonald's is hiring 24/7. You know, it's not the ideal job, but at the same time, him not finding a job, or he just don't want to work. I'm sorry, I don't want to be raising a baby and a grown baby at that.
Well, you got some women out there who feel it's their job to take care of a man now.
No, that's a mama's job. That's what mothers
Not
are
no
for.
mama job, take care of no grown ass man.
That's a mom. If you want, but most men want to be.
Don't put that on mama now. Don't put that.
Listen, most men want look for women for them to be taken care of, like their mommies.
Yeah, but that's not the mama. I mean, you know, I don't understand what you're saying, because we got
looking for sugar mamas.
Because you know what, you're right about that.
Cook, clean, wash his dirty drawers, let him lay up in the house, play video games all day while she's working hard and bringing home the money. But the babysitter, my bad. He got to watch the kids at least if he ain't got a job.
You know what I found out also I had? This is, you know, I'm just going to say this was in my situation. I don't know if this, and I've shot this out at a lot of men before. They kind of agreed with me that I think an independent man is a threat to these women today. What I mean by that is some of these women out here, not all, want to control the man.
Oh, yeah.
So my thing is this. See, I always ran into this problem. I was dating this lady one time. She worked at Chrysler for 30 years, right? And she was like, you know what? We're not going to get along because, you know, I forgot what the thing she had said, but I said, you know what the problem is? See, you used to date bum guys that was impressed by you working at Chrysler, so they go brag to their family and friends. So you done ran into somebody that's independent. I got my own place, my own vehicle. I work hard, and I'm not impressed by you working at Chrysler. I said, I wouldn't care if you even own Chrysler. It don't impress me. I'm happy for you, but you're not able to control me. You know, I know you used to guys, you done got bum guy, they done moved in with you live, and when you got fed up with them, mainly in the wintertime, that's when you women like to give us the boot. In the wintertime, in the wintertime, it's gonna be some brothers packing their bags coming here in the next 30 to 60 days. You can believe that. Oh yeah, they don't know it yet, but their days are numbered. I don't know when the official first day of winter is, but when that day comes, brother, the slip is in the mail. You gotta go.
Right.
But I find that. Do you find that to be true that a lot of women are intimidated by men that, you know, got their stuff together?
I feel like women always feel like they got something to prove. Like, since now women can be more independent and more successful, they feel like they got something to prove, because I catch myself doing it sometimes. Like, I tell a guy, like, oh, no, I got it. Like, I don't need you to help me pay for nothing. Like, I got it. And it's like sometimes we be so strong-willed and wanting to take control of everything when you really do have to let a man be a man. Just because you make money, him making money, you should want a man that makes money. If anything, you should want a man, not a N-word or a boy. You should want a man that is either making money with you or making more money than you, because then that'll make you want to get more money. I mean, it's like common sense.
But there's some men out here that's intimidated by women making more money than them. I don't get that and understand.
There's some men out here who are intimidated by women who are independent and make their own.
I know this one guy, man. Let me tell you real fast. He told me he was like, he was married and his wife was going to school to be a nurse. Don't you know? They had no kids. He said they just bought a beautiful home on the west side of Detroit somewhere, brand new car. He said, man, we had it going on. He said he walked out and left everything because she was going to school to be a nurse.
To better herself?
Yeah, to better herself. Now, dig what he ended up with. Because he had to have 2 jobs, because he ended up moving in with this chick, that had 3 grown kids. None of them worked. None of them worked. He had to get the second job. You know why he had to get the second job? Because she demanded a check every week.
And I know he regrets that.
Yeah, I said, man, you gave up your wife bettering herself for that? I just want to smack him out the chair.
It's for ego.
He told me that.
It's ridiculous. It's for ego.
I was just looking at him, shaking my head. I said, my man, you know what's going to happen? He said, what? It's going to be somebody that's going to come in and enjoy all of that and appreciate that.
And give her a baby.
Yep.
All right, make sure you guys, do you have any last thoughts on?
I got last thoughts.
Okay.
My last thought, since this is a Hayley relationship show, is love isn't something that you find. Love is something that finds you. Game time, prime time. Detroit Sports Jersey Media Time. This has been the Hayley's relationship show, and I'm gone.
Wait, where you going, brother? Where you going? Hold on. Let me get this call.
Hold on, we have a call. Also, I just want to say, to everyone that is in a relationship or not, I agree with Longhorn. You definitely have to work on yourself first in order to build with somebody else. Because if you don't have yourself together, I don't know how the heck you think you're going to be able to get you and someone else together at the same time. You got to be happy with yourself first in order to, get to the next point in life.
All right, caller, you're live on the air. Welcome to the Hayley Scott Show.
Hey, Hayley.
Hey, what's
JoJo.
up?
JoJo.
How y'all doing?
What's up, JoJo?
In regards to this topic, I feel like guys, they just want to have their cake and eat it too. You know how the saying goes, like, they want to be able to have all the perks of being in a relationship, but they scared to make that full commitment because they know that they're not going to do right.
But see, JoJo,
don't try to put yourself in a relationship when you know that you're still going to keep cheating on this girl. You know what I'm saying?
But JoJo, they having their cake and eating it too because the woman is allowing it.
Yeah.
That's true.
They are allowing it. A guy can't have his cake and eat it too if they don't allow it.
Right.
It's as simple as that, JoJo.
With females, they always feel like if they put their foot down and say, well, no, I'm not going to put up with you cheating on me, then they losing something when, honey, you really not. You're dodging a bullet.
Anything.
Like, you're dodging a bullet. You got to think about it, too. Like, it depends on what type of person you are. If you have insecurities and a lot of baggage and a lot of emotional things going on, then all you ever dated was guys that cheated and were, not nice, then of course you're going to settle with a guy that cheats and talks to you disrespectfully and stuff like that.
Well, if you always ending up with a guy like that, you need to change
your circle.
You
got to know your worth.
Where you going?
That's first and foremost. You got to know your worth. Because if you don't know that, then you're going to let people treat you any kind of way.
Yeah, I agree. But that's why you my friend, girl. Thank you.
All right, JoJo. You said JoJo. Hey, JoJo.
She gone.
Oh, she gone.
Oh, she gone. Thank you.
I was going to ask her, would she stay with a man that was cheating on her?
No.
You know your friend, she won't do that.
No, you don't know her. She a firecracker. She do not play.
JoJo ain't going for that one.
No, she don't play. All right,
sound like she'll knock him out like Joe Louis.
No, she don't play. She'll let a man or a woman know quick. It ain't scared of nobody. All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed my show, my first show today. I think it went pretty well. And I thank you for everyone who listened and showed support. Next week, just give me some ideas, on our Facebook page at Detroit Sports Jersey 313. Also, can you guys follow us on Instagram at Detroit Sports Jerseys as well? And I'm out. You guys have an awesome weekend. Well,
you know what? When sports season slow down, which is probably in March. June after the NBA playoffs. I think I'm going to do this more often. Let you have your own show.
Man, I feel so natural.
You
are a natural.
That Longhorn, Jersey girl, let y'all do y'all thing.
Yeah, no one wants to listen to you talk all the time, especially when you're badgering the Lions and teams that you don't like.
You lucky. I let you, because I was going to rip them a new one this week.
Give you a
I got them
break.
coming next week, though. It's all good. We out of here until next Sunday, 11 a.m., Detroit Sports Jersey. Check us out.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, listeners from Detroit to Central Texas, for joining us here live on Detroit Sports Jersey Media with your host, Will Sims, and co-host, Longhorn and the Jersey Girl, every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on FM 88.1 WHPR. Visit us at DetroitSportsJersey.com. Straight sports talk. No professionals here.